Chelsea Football Club are Premier League title contenders. Premier League fans, open your ears and hear this thing. I've been telling you for months. Open your eyes and see. Do not be deceived. Back-to-back games without their best offensive asset, without their best offensive player, Cole Palmer, and they have scored 7 goals in those 2 games. Don't be deceived. Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City. Some of you even still place Man City above them with everything that's happening. You're looking at Chelsea. They cannot shock me. Chelsea will not take me off guard. I know what I'm expecting. I know what I'm watching. For how many years they have been looking for a striker to replace, what's his name, Diego Costa? João Pedro has come out of nowhere and is doing everything. João Pedro is in offense, defense, midfield. João Pedro was there to score the first header. Wait, where did João Pedro download this heading? I did not see all this at Brighton. This guy was struggling to score non-penalty goals at Brighton. All of a sudden, he's heading, every game he's scoring a header. They finally have gotten their striker with a beautiful header. At the end of the game, 93rd minute, the striker is there in the box, being the one to do a goal line clearance to block the ball from going into the net. João Pedro again. Chelsea has signed this demon. And some of you are still looking at them as non-title contenders. They cannot shock me. The fact that Chelsea is now winning games without Cole Palmer, Cole Palmer, that at one point, Chelsea would have been maybe in relegation battle if Cole Palmer was in their team. Every game, once you see notification that Chelsea has scored, you see Cole Palmer's name there. But now the scoring, the assisting is being dispersed within the team. Some of you are looking at Chelsea and you don't know that in this new Chelsea jersey that you cannot get from the Adidas Steak store, the home away of third kit, go to Adidas Steak store or best on WhatsApp with this phone number above. Chelsea has a chance of touching this trophy, but we'll not allow it happen. We'll go and shop at the Adidas Steak store now. You can get any jersey there, any club that you support, any of them. Just go and shop now. Delivery is worldwide. Do not be deceived. Let's address the controversies in the game. Now, that first half, the first goal that João Pedro scored, I don't think it was the first goal. I think it was the goal that Fulham scored first. There's been a lot of, contention, a lot of debate. Was it a foul by Muniz? I think it was Muniz that they called the foul on. And then that youngster scored the goal. I don't know. One thing I always come and say is, I will not shout robbery. I've been saying this thing since last season. The referees in the Premier League are some of the worst in the world. In fact, for me, they are the worst in the world. They are inconsistent. And the Premier League does these things on purpose to make their product more interesting, to make their league more interesting. When these things happen, you talk about their league more. That is just my theory. That's what I think. I don't think they are doing many of these things on purpose. Many people will argue that was a foul. I don't know what you guys think. Put it in the comment section. Do you think it was a foul or not? I personally have watched it and rewatched it, and what is clear from the video is that he actually stepped on the guy's foot. But I'm thinking, if it was in Chelsea's favor, would it have been overturned? Now, for me, that one, I'm not really mad at it. Where I had a problem really was that penalty that was given. Well, who did it? It was given against Sessegnon. It was a penalty 100% based on he touched his hand there. But the incident before it is that he touched João Pedro's hand. And if that was a Fulham defender that touched his hand that way, it would have been given as a penalty. So that's where the inconsistency for me at the VAR comes in. VAR and refereeing. It's not about Chelsea. I'm not here saying Chelsea robbed Fulham. No. It is the refereeing. The Premier League referees are poor. They're not good at all. But then, Enzo Fernandez stepped up and slotted away the penalty. I'll say this about Enzo Fernandez. This season, he has not been that good. He has not been impressive. Outside the goal and assist today, I don't think Enzo has played to the level that I saw him play last season. That's just the honest truth. I understand the assists. The 2 goals and assists here from a set piece. The assist was from a corner he played to João Pedro, and the goal, obviously, was from a penalty. Very good. He stepped up to score that penalty. Killed the game. Very important and pivotal part of the game. But Enzo Fernandez has to step up his performances. You are the captain of this club. At times, for me, it almost looked like he was leaving Caicedo the midfield general alone in midfield. These are not the performances I saw from Enzo Fernandez towards end of last season. And even the Club World Cup, Enzo was not still at his high level that I saw at one period last season. So I think Enzo has to do better. Another thing that Chelsea I saw from this game is that they need another defender. At least one more defender. I think they should sign another defender. Achume Pong is young. I think they need to sign an experienced defender. Somebody like Thiago Silva. Like, Thiago Silva was... his best was behind him, but he went up 11 at Chelsea. His leadership, his composure, his calmness in defense really helped Chelsea when he was there. So if they can find a deal like that where, okay, maybe they don't want to spend a lot on a defender, but I think they need an experienced defender because their backline is quite young. Their most experienced player there is Kukurea, who is very, very reliable. But I think they need an experienced centre-back to be either with Tosin or Chalobah. Chalobah had a very good game today. A very, very good game today. The first half now, Chelsea did not play much in that first half. I think Chelsea grew into this game. Chelsea got better as the game went on. Fulham will always go for a win. Fulham will always try and beat you. That's just the truth. And you saw Marco Silva's outrage on the bench when that goal was ruled out. Because that's what he means. He wants to win. So I think Chelsea, as the game progressed, they grew into the game. And it must have really hurt Fulham, where after that first half, everything they played, Chelsea just stole that goal in the end at the end of the first half. That is how you kill a game. And again, in the second half, not too far into the second half, just 56 minutes into the second half, they scored a penalty. Killed the game. Won the game. And this is just characters. These are things I see from title winners. 3 games played so far, 7 points out of 9 possible points. The only disappointing result was against that Crystal Palace. And I still say that Crystal Palace performance looked very lethargic to me. It looked very tired. But they have gotten better and better. João Pedro is owning this team more and more. Caicedo, the midfield general. You know, at this point, I think Caicedo should be standing on the touchline with Enzo Fernandez, the way he controls that midfield. What a player, man. You know, Caicedo is one player. That's why it's paining me. Caicedo is a player that did me shaggy as a Liverpool fan. He messed us up. That's why he was supposed to come to us, then he went to Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea was there first, but, you know, at that point, Fabrizio was telling me, here we go, Caicedo to Liverpool. And then he now went to Chelsea in the end. And he's a player that, obviously, I'll have an agenda against. But, oh boy, this guy, they cancel my agenda. I can't really hate that much. Because he's a very, very good player. I always say that this guy has 8 lungs. The way he covers the pitch is amazing. So what a performance from Caicedo. I mean, still remains Chelsea's most consistent player. That's why I was saying last season why some Chelsea fans were pissed that Cole Palmer was in the top 30 and Caicedo was not there. Because if you watch Chelsea very well last season, you know that Caicedo was their best player. He was their most consistent player. I don't really think they had a bad time in the team. There was a time where I would say, oh, Caicedo was playing bad. No. You get me? Now, Chelsea, to your midfield, you have obviously missed out on Xavi Simons. I don't think you're signing Fermin Lopez. I think I saw a report from Fabrizio today that you guys bid for Fermin Lopez, 40 million euros. That was insulting. First of all, Fermin Lopez, for the fact that Xavi Simons has even gone for 60 million euros to Spurs, I don't think Fermin Lopez will come in for anything less than 70, honestly. It depends on how much Chelsea wants this deal to happen. That's just the truth. But Xavi Simons has obviously gone to Spurs, so that's out of the way. I think Chelsea wasted too much time on that deal. I think Xavi Simons wanted Chelsea. That was his first choice. But I don't know why Chelsea never really made a move. Maybe they saw something in their data or their analysis. I don't know. But I think Xavi Simons would have been a very good signing. I saw that you guys signed this Leicester player, Bonanote, on loan with, I think, obligation to buy for 40 million or something like that. But then, Liam Delap went off after 14 games and he was having a decent game. He was growing in that game. But now it shows that Palmer, Delap are both out. Obviously, you have Garnacho who has come in. But that's what I was telling you guys. You guys are saying Chelsea signing that. Go and look at the players going out. Nicholas Jackson now is on his way out too. I don't know how Chelsea is getting a loan fee of 15 million euros. 15 million euros for a loan. You will still confess what people are doing in Chelsea one day. You tell us what people are doing. Loan 15 million. Obligation, no obligation, not mandatory. I don't think it's an obligation to buy, but if they want to buy 80 million for Jackson, a player they don't want anymore, see the money they are getting. I'm going to see a report now that because the lab got injured, Chelsea has called back Jackson. Hey, Jackson, mama prayers they work. But I don't think the relationship between Chelsea and Jackson can be saved. Can be saved. I think it's over. But back to what I was saying, I think Chelsea needs one more midfielder and one more defender. Look at how their players are dropping, and this can happen. They are playing Champions League. Champions League they are playing is against serious team. It's not like the one that Enzo Fernandez was playing in Conference League where he split his team into two. This one playing Conference League, this one will not play in Conference League. It's not possible. Champions League, the same team will play in the Premier League, and your best team still has to play in that Champions League. So these players will have a lot more on their... Last season, they didn't get used to playing in two competitions at once, two major competitions. This season, they will have to do it. And many injuries will still happen. That's why you have to have a good squad. And currently, the squad is good, but they still need one or two more players, in my opinion. Let's talk about the players quickly. Malo Gusto was very good today. On that right back, he was very good. Sanchez was decent today. He was okay. He did well. Chalobah was good. He impressed me. Tosin, I think, apart from one moment in the game, I think Tosin was decent too. The midfield, the centre-back pairing of Tosin and Chalobah is good, but I don't know, one part of me just feels Chelsea can do better. You understand? Kukurea, Mr. Reliable. Alongside Caicedo, for me, he's Chelsea's most reliable player too. Caicedo, I've spoken about him extensively. Fernandez, goal and assist today. Good output, but I just don't feel... I feel Enzo still needs to step up more. Esteval had a good game. He was okay. I mean, this is an 18-year-old or so, and he's really coming to this team. This one is not... He's showing his talent from now on. And the difference between Esteval and all other Chelsea wingers is that whenever you give him the ball, this boy does not want to turn back ahead. Looking for a pass, looking for a take-on, and he's successful with the take-ons. That's how good he is. Joao Pedro, as I said, midfield, offense, defense. This guy is playing everywhere now. What a performance from him. Neto, good from him too. Off the bench, Tyreek George, I mean, he was played out of position. I cannot really blame him, but I've said it before, I don't think he's up to Chelsea's standard. I don't think he's up to Chelsea's level. Gittins, they carry one eye, look you. Rhys James, Santos, they didn't really play much, just 9 minutes. And a well-deserved win for Chelsea at home. Apart from the controversial decisions which people will talk about a lot, but I still don't put that on Chelsea. I put that on the poor refereeing of the Premier League. Because this same thing that happened today will happen to Chelsea. In this same season, Chelsea will have a decision go against them. And then their fans will come out, they robbed us, this and that. But I'm just saying, our common enemy is the Premier League referees. The referees, VAR, that's our common enemy, who I think all of us should focus on. Because this Man United game I watched today, I see some controversial decisions. I've never watched a Premier League game where you don't have controversial decisions. I've never. You must always have one decision that fans are complaining or fighting about. So a very well-deserved win for Chelsea. Title contenders, World Cup champions, the only team to complete a European set. Only Chelsea has done that. Nobody else can boast of that. And I'm not saying this team is not title contenders. In the Premier League, we have the only team that has completed the European set. All the European trophies that have won it. Club World Cup is key. Only them have won it. And you're telling me this team is not a title contender. They lie. This team is going for the title. The favourites for the title. Chelsea Football Club. Well deserved win. Do make sure to shop at the Adika Steak Store. And please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe now. Let's push to 50,000 subscribers. My man of the match today, between Caicedo and Joao Pedro. But I'm a fool for offensive players. So let's give it to Joao Pedro. Comment Joao Pedro in the comment section once again. Put your name in the comment section if you watch the video up to this point. Let me know you watch the video up to this point. And I'll be in the comment section replying and showing love as you guys are showing me love also. I really love you guys and I appreciate you guys. So make sure you comment Joao Pedro now. Subscribe, like, share, and turn on the post notification bell so I know whenever we post a video. Thank you guys so very much. I really, really love you guys. Adika Steaks is out. Peace out.